Hey guys! So, I'm here in Geschingen, and I really love my host family. They're really nice, and we have 3 dogs, and they're always crazy, and we're always keeping up with them and doing a bunch of active things, so it's really tiring all the time. And, um, we're leaving for vacation tomorrow. We're gonna go, they have a camping, no, oh crap, what is it called? A camping trailer, yeah, that's what it's called in English. A camping trailer, and we're gonna go around like southern Germany and just visit some places. And we're gonna go see Neuschwanstein, which is cool because that's like what every American goes to see in Germany. And I'm excited for that. And so last time, my last post, I said that we were probably going to the public swimming pool tomorrow, like like we were gonna go on Tuesday to the public swimming pool, and me and my host sister did do that. We biked there, and actually the bike wasn't that bad. There was only like a 10-minute kind of block, like 5 minutes, like where we had to like push our bikes up the hill. But then other than that, it was mostly downhill, which was really nice because these hills are killing me. And then, um, and then we went to the public pool, and there aren't that many public pools in Florida because everyone mostly has their own pool, but the public pools in Germany have slides, and they have like more than one pool, and um, oh, and they have um, diving boards, which is really cool because I've never actually really been on those. So I like scare myself by jumping off the diving boards, and yeah, so that was fun with my host sister, even though I did actually fall asleep twice because I just get so exhausted, I guess. And yeah, and so my host sister kind of laughed at me for that. And my hostess was really sweet, and she loves reading books. So yesterday we went to Stuttgart, and we, instead of really going shopping, we went to the bookstore, and we spent 30 minutes in there. And so that was nice. I got actually, um, Mom, don't get mad at me, but I got Cien Años de Soledad, which is a Spanish book, which it's actually a really famous novel, and it's even like translated into English. It won a Nobel prize, or Nobel Literature Prize, and it's in English. It's 100 Years of Solitude, and it's kind of like magical realism, and so I'm excited to read it because I've been wanting to, and I want to keep it with my Spanish too. But actually, I just found out that at my high school, or my gymnasium, like my high school in Germany, they have Spanish too, so I'm gonna be able to keep up with that, which I'm really happy about because I'm the language nerd, yeah. So, anyways, and yeah, so some other stuff. Oh, and so I'll add more about Stuttgart in a little bit, but like the day before yesterday, we went to a Riesenrutschbahn, which is pretty much like this really big slide, and it was in the middle of the Black Forest. So, or not in the middle of the Black Forest. Like, I mean, it was in the middle of the Black Forest, but like it wasn't like there was trees everywhere. It was like a whole like kind of like field, yeah, and it went like down the hill, and you get these like contraptions, like I'll put some pictures up. You get these contraptions that you slide on, and you get like onto the track, and you get pulled up all the way all the way up the mountain. And then once you get like, or up the all the way the hill, and then once you get to the top of the hill, you get to slide all the way down. And at first I went kind of slow because I didn't want to like fall out or anything like that. But as I went on, like I think the third time I went, I didn't break at all, and so then I fell. I didn't fall off the slide, but I kind of got a blister because there was a lot of friction, and I kind of got a blister because I'm an idiot. And so, yeah, but it was really fun, and the slide also had, like, you know how like amusement parks and like roller coasters, they have pictures that they take out like a certain part of the roller coaster, and you always end up looking really dumb at those parts. Yeah, well, of course I fall off the slide right when that picture was taken. So pretty much like There's there like so one of those like amusement park pictures is of me like pretty much like off my like all you can see is the backside of the little like slide contraption thing that you're supposed to slide on. Yeah, awesome, dumb American, yeah. And but that was a lot of fun, and it was really like the view was so pretty, and I'll post some pictures because it was really nice, and yeah, it's really nice to live in the Schwarzwald, like the Black Forest, because I mean, even though there's a lot of hills and stuff like that, like there's I don't know, just really gorgeous views, and the hills are kind of fun, I guess you could say. Like it's nice like riding down them and maybe I'll eventually get used to going up them too. But yeah, and it's all really really pretty. I don't know what else to say really. Oh, and there's ski slopes near us, so that'll be nice during winter, but right now it's summer, so it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, in the past couple of days it's actually been really like almost like Florida summer weather, which is weird. It hasn't really had the humidity, but like it's been hot, and so that's weird because, well, I didn't bring that many shorts because I figured I wouldn't need any, and I've been kind of wishing I did bring more shorts, so awesome. But today it started, like it kind of rained a little yesterday, so it's cooler today, and it's been raining a little bit today too, so it's kind of been like on and off, and it's getting cooler, which is nice. And what else? Okay, yeah, so yesterday we went to Stuttgart, and that was fun, but it was just me and my host sister, because my host parents had to, fix my grandfather's, or my host grandfather's, like, bathroom, like, they had to, like, retile it and stuff like that, and so, yeah, so it was me and my host sister, and we had to take, like, my host parents dropped us off at the S-Bahn, like, like a subway kind of, but it's like not an underground subway. And they dropped us off there at like a little bit out like side the city, and so we had to drive like take the S-Bahn into the city, and we got off at one station, and then we didn't exactly know where to go because we wanted to go to Königstrasse, which is like King Street kind of, yeah. I mean that's what it is translated. And we wanted to go there, but it was really but we didn't exactly know how to get there. And so we were kind of walking around, and my hostess was like, oh no, we need to go this way. And then I'm like, we're not getting there, Rania, what are you doing? Ask someone. And so then she asked someone, and then she's like, oh, he didn't really know what he was talking about either, because he told us to go back in that direction. I'm like, well, maybe we were going in the wrong direction. And she's like, no. And so we start walking a little bit back, but then on this one street we turn and we start walking down that street, and then she's like, oh, this street, yeah, because it was like a pedestrian street. It wasn't like, cars weren't allowed to drive on it. So I mean, I guess like, yeah, she was right, and we did like actually that street did lead to Königstrasse. But yeah, so anyways, we had a little bit of difficulty getting to Königstrasse, but once we got onto it, we were just walking down, and we got some ice cream. Germans are really big on ice cream, which is really nice, but it's gonna be so bad a couple of months when I'm like 10 pounds heavier. But yeah, they eat a lot of ice cream, and they have really good ice cream flavors. Yeah. And then later, like after we were walking around some more, and we went to the bookstore, and I bought my book, we got crepes, which is good too, and there's a lot of like vendor places. Like there was even like a pretzel one, and I wanted to buy a pretzel, but I was kind of full by that point, so I didn't. And then we kind of walked over, like then my like host parents came and like joined us, and then we walked around a little bit more, and there's like by then it had kind of gotten dark, and so yeah, so like we've been eating dinner really late, because like last night we didn't even get home until 11:30, and so then we ate dinner at 11:30, and but it's really nice though, because I like eating dinner really late, but it's just kind of different. I don't know, at my house we've been eating dinner, I mean at my house back in Florida we've been eating dinner even earlier and earlier, so it's nice to be eating dinner later, I guess. Yeah, and the food's really, really good. Like, my host mother, she says she can't cook, but I think she can really well. I don't know. I've been really liking everything she's been making. Oh, and my grandmother the other day, she made for us homemade spätzle, which is this German kind of like noodle, but it's so good. And she made it homemade, which makes it even better. And she made this awesome like I think it was like a mushroom sauce almost, but like it was like a tomato mushroom sauce. I don't know. It was so good, and it was so good with the spätzle, and everything's just so good. And yeah, and what else? I have a little list of things that I had to talk about because I knew I'd forget the stuff. Oh yeah, and yesterday after we walked around like Stuttgart a little bit, we saw a movie, but it wasn't like just a German movie. It wasn't an American movie, and it wasn't a German movie. It was a Schwäbisch movie, which is the region where I live, like in Baden-Württemberg. Everyone's it's Schwabenland. I think that's how you say it. Oh, I forgot how to say it, but pretty much it means like it's almost like the South for like the U.S., like, you know, the South, where they, like, not Florida, but, like, the actual South. So they have, like, a super southern drawl, so then sometimes you can't even understand them. Excuse me. Yeah, pretty much, like, that's what it's like in Schwabenland, in Ländle. Like, instead of saying Schen for everything, like Mädchen, they would be like Mädchle. Well, okay, no, not really for that one. But, like, pretty much it's supposed to be a different dialect, but it almost like sometimes it's so strong it becomes like a different language. Like other people in other parts of Germany can't even like understand Schwäbisch sometimes because it's just so like different. And so yeah, I've been like kind of trying to deal with that lately, and so we went and saw a Schwäbisch movie, and it was about this American who came to like a Schwäbisch town, and he wanted to buy this church. And, well, like, the church was actually owned by, like, two towns, because they were right next to each other, and the church was right in the middle. And so one town wanted to sell the church, and the other town didn't want to sell the church. And so it was kind of, like, about that, and, like, you know, it was nice because it had some English in it, but then also, like, the other parts were Schwäbisch, and I was just like, I mean, honestly, though, I understood most of it, which I'm really proud of myself for, because I don't think any of the other CBYXers have seen a movie, and if they have, it definitely hasn't been a Schwäbisch movie. And so that was nice to be able to understand it. But I will admit that there was some jokes that totally went over my head. Like, I have no idea what was said. And yeah, but I don't know. I don't think, like, I think I'm gonna be okay, hopefully, by the time that school comes with my German. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing. I don't start school here until September 10th. And that's why we're going on vacation, because then we don't have to, yeah, like, we have a couple weeks. And so that's really nice, and I'm excited for that. And other than that, I think that's it. Oh, yeah, I guess I could talk about, like, the school year. So I'm a little nervous because right now all I know, like the only people I know are my host family. So I'm a little bit nervous about getting to know people my age. But I'm also excited because I haven't talked to people my age in a week. Not that it's bad, you know, but it's just different. And yeah, and I'm kind of a little nervous that they're gonna think my German's really good, so they're gonna make me do a bunch of homework assignments, and I'm just gonna be way in over my head. And I'm also kind of nervous that they're gonna be like, oh, stupid American, like she's an idiot or something. And so, yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes. And yeah, this will probably be my last post for a little bit because I don't think we're gonna have much internet access while we're in a camping trailer. So yeah, I guess we'll see the next time I post, and I hope you guys are doing well. Bye!